Hi, I'm Georgia Flynn. I'm the founder of Shout About It. Shout About It is a music blog that I started about 3 years ago. I started it because I was spending a lot of my time photographing in the pit. I was fairly new to it, but I was finding it was quite an unfriendly atmosphere. Like, there's not many people who speak to each other or socialise. So I wanted to kind of start something that would make it more inclusive. So this year was the second Shout About It Live, which is a festival, kind of like a hybrid festival of live music and an exhibition of gig photography as well. This year was great. Last year was the first one, which was really exciting. Never put on an event before either, so it was a fun challenge. And this year was even better. I had 3 times the amount of acts playing. I had more photographers exhibiting, really great atmosphere, and all in all, it was a great weekend. I am looking to do it again. I am having a break for a year just because it's a lot for one person to take on as well as a full-time job, but I will be back in 2020 with another festival. My favourite gig to shoot so far, there's been so many, all for different reasons. Like, some of them will be my favourite people to shoot, like brothers of mine, because I'm close friends with them and it's really enjoyable to go to their gigs. And then on completely opposite scale, people like Coldplay, obviously in like a massive arena in Cardiff. I shot them there. And they have things like confetti cannons and a mad light show, so it's more of a challenge, and also really good and exciting and gets the adrenaline going. If anyone is looking to get involved in music photography, I'd say just go for it. Pick up a camera, even if it's your phone. There's a lot of music venues that'll let you go in and photograph without even having a photo pass. Just get your practice in. If it's a dark room, the better, because then you learn a bit more about photographing in low light situations. If you want to get involved in the community a bit more, speak to people like myself and communities like Shout About It. Try and get involved in more blogs or magazines in your local area. There's loads around Liverpool, like Pop Music, Easthope, Get Into This, all those kind of people. They're not there to turn you away, they are there to give you advice as well, and they're really friendly, so I'd just say get in the pit and start shooting. I kind of started music photography in university, and then it wasn't until I moved back home to the Wirral and I started going to gigs again that I decided I wanted to try and start shooting gigs. So I contacted a few magazines and asked if I could get a photo pass for them. I just went for it. I had no idea what I was doing at first. I must have took about 4,000 pictures at the first gig, and about 4,000 of them were awful as well. Sunday Club is something I started as a weekly segment on the website, mainly to get myself in order and make sure that I'm putting out content every single week. But it's also a great way for gig photographers from around the world to come together in one place and share their work. I try to take as little as possible to every gig, because I don't like to be walking around the streets with that much photography gear on me, especially when it costs so much money. But I'd say just have the best equipment that you can on you at the time. So take your best camera, take 1 lens, 2 if you really need to, but I only ever really take 1, and just go for it. Always take spare SD cards though, because they always cause you a problem. If you're looking to get involved in music photography, especially as a female, I think there needs to be way more female photographers out there. I'd say just go for it. If you want to get involved in different communities, just speak to people and don't be afraid to pick up a camera and go for it.